Hello everyone, and especially hello to S.T.A.L.K.E.R fans. So, today is the 26th of April 2020, so I wanted to make a video about S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, since there are not that many S.T.A.L.K.E.R videos for English language, and I wanted to cover what we know so far about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 game. So, let's get right into it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R game is going to be FPS horror survival game, and it's going to be released in 2021. It will use Unreal Engine 4. Now, talking about the release date, I personally think that we could expect something around 26th of April 2021, but this is just me guessing, so has nothing to do with anything official, okay? Now, speaking of Unreal Engine 4, this information is official since the 31st December of 2019. Epic Games have posted a blog article titled "Awesome Games Coming in 2020 and Beyond." Well, they have accidentally mentioned S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, so then GSC Game World, the company behind S.T.A.L.K.E.R franchise, had to come out. And they did so a few days later and have confirmed the information via Twitter. Since S.T.A.L.K.E.R franchise is relatively popular and also ranks near the top of my list of all-time favorite PC video games and franchises, I've decided to dedicate this whole video to S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 and information about it that is available out there. I will also just briefly talk about S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe as a whole, since S.T.A.L.K.E.R had actually played an important role spawning other game series and genres, the most popular being the Metro series. These topics deserve their separate videos, but for this video I will try to stick to S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 as much as possible, so I will mention them just briefly, okay? Let me first read out loud the tweet from S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2's official Twitter account. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is powered by Unreal Engine. Frankly speaking, we wanted to hold this particular announcement for a while, but our colleagues at Epic accidentally made a New Year surprise for everyone, including us. GSC Game World team constantly searches for the best technologies to work with, and Unreal Engine was the most suitable choice for us. It gives the opportunity to make the game you wait for with the atmosphere of tension and mystery, the flesh and blood, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe. Additionally, Unreal Engine harmonizes well with our goal to make modding more easy and accessible. User modifications help the world of the zone to live on while we are busy with making a sequel. And we can't be more grateful for that. Yes, we know what you're thinking about, but this announcement has nothing to do with platforms or digital stores. We will talk about this later. Alright, that's the end of the tweet. Now let me analyze it a little bit. I personally really like the fact that the game will be built on the Unreal Engine 4. Not just because Unreal Engine is my game engine of choice, but there are also other technical aspects that I will cover. Number 1, being mod friendly. S.T.A.L.K.E.R game and S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe as a whole is known for being mod friendly. If you want to play and experience S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe, you can do it in many ways. Because apart from 3 official games, there are many mods, and some of them are still being developed. So, we have 3 official games. Shadow of Chernobyl that came out in 2007, Clear Sky that came out in 2008, and Call of Pripyat that came out in 2009. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 was initially planned to be released in 2012, but it never happened. So the only thing that kept the franchise somewhat alive and relevant were the mods made by community of S.T.A.L.K.E.R fans. In this very video you can see me playing one of the mods. It's called Call of Chernobyl. And I used to be S.T.A.L.K.E.R modder myself back in 2010. and I know how hard it can be. But there is always that passion, that connection that connects you with the story, with the zone, with the atmosphere and whole universe. So I personally can't wait to see not just the Stalker 2 game, but also more mods appearing after the release of Stalker 2. Don't get me wrong, there were other potential game engine choices for Stalker 2, but I personally think that Unreal Engine is the best choice for franchise, so I agree with GSC and the game developers. Unreal Engine is meant to allow developers to have their games modded relatively easily. There are like dozens of mods available out there. Some could be even worth their own releases because they have so much to offer and they even change the storyline of the game. So yeah, I can't wait to see more mods of Stalker 2. Probably even in the first months after the release. Number 2, Atmosphere. This is another key point for Stalker universe. The initial Stalker game called Shadow of Chernobyl that was released back in 2007 was known and phenomenal when it comes to atmosphere. It even received the award for the most atmospheric game of 2007. If there wasn't Crysis game in 2007, Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl would probably receive even more awards for that year. Speaking of graphics and atmosphere, not to say that other game engines can't provide good graphics, that would be complete nonsense to say, but I think that Unreal Engine is the best when it comes to this. Also, very important thing is the integration between Unreal Engine and Megascans. Megascans is huge library of 3D scanned assets created by a company called Quixel, and that company was bought by Epic Games this winter. And I can't think of game that can better utilize Megascans technology and assets. Number 3, open world and non-linearity. This is another key point for Stalker game, because back in time Shadow of Chernobyl was one of the first games to start the open world philosophy and trend. And it was made possible by its game engine that was called X-Ray. Now, since the Unreal Engine is developed by Epic Games, many fans have immediately started to wonder whether the Stalker 2 will be Epic Games exclusive. So let me cover that a little bit as well. Technically, it doesn't have to be Epic Games Store exclusive, because GSC is only using Unreal Engine and they can still develop and publish their game and pay the fee just like any other game developer that is using Unreal Engine. And taking into consideration the fact that the last Stalker game was released back in 2009, and the only thing that was keeping this franchise alive were the mods, I think it's in everybody's interest to spread this game as much as possible and to as many fans as possible. Not just previous Stalker fans, but also potentially new players and fans. First 3 installments of game franchise are still being sold on Steam and GOG games. So my personal take is that this won't be Epic Games Store exclusive. But to be honest, I don't care that much, and I think Stalker fans shouldn't care that much either, because seeing any kind of Stalker game finally released after the whole decade of hiatus is very good. Speaking of other news available, we also know how one of the in-game assets will look like. We are talking about bread, which you can see in this screenshot. It was posted on Stalker official Twitter game account on the 2nd of January this year. On the 23rd of March this year they have also posted another tweet with a screenshot from the game. Let me also read this tweet to you. Greetings, Stalkers. 13 years ago we released Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. The world was never the same after that. Millions of players rushed into the zone. Driven by the desire to uncover mysteries, you overcame difficulties, hunted for treasures, fought monsters, and joined factions. You changed to become the real Stalkers. You made this day forever special. Being inspired by everything you do, including arts, stories, cosplays, and mods, we fully understand we can't let you down. The second chapter of the Stalker saga will be our most ambitious game so far. It will live to the legendary legacy. A lot of you are joining social isolation now. That's why today, on a very special occasion, we are ready to slightly uncover the mystery of what we are working on. This is the first glimpse of Stalker 2. Consider it as our humble present, with more to come in 2020. And here, analyzing this screenshot, we can already see the things that I've already covered before. So we are seeing Megascan's assets, we are seeing nice grayish atmosphere that is known for Stalker universe. And we are also seeing this anomaly, which is also one of the signatures for Stalker universe. So that's it regarding the official information. If you want to know more about the Stalker 2 game, either follow their official Twitter account or follow their website, but they probably won't post anything to the website. They are mostly sticking to official Twitter account, or you can subscribe to my channel, since I will make sure to follow this game very closely as best as I can and update you frequently, since there are not that many English videos for this franchise. Be careful when searching online, especially YouTube, because when I was digging online for more news, I came across the YouTube channel called GSC Game World. This is completely fake YouTube account and has nothing to do with official GSC Game World company. On that channel there is a trailer of Call of Pripyat, there is even Stalker 2 OST audio video posted, and there is also Stalker 2 trailer, which is nothing more than a port from Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl to Unreal Engine, with old 3D models, old cordon level, and old animations. Speaking of the storyline, the only information that I have at this moment is that it is probably going to take place around unbuilt reactors 5 and 6, and the whole story will probably take place after the Call of Pripyat storyline. So yeah, unfortunately not many news as of this moment. And there you have it, Stalker 2 news. Well, as I said, not too many, but hey, at least it is something. And if you like this video, press like or dislike, and make sure to subscribe, because I will be making more news videos about Stalker 2. And if you like other computer graphics, make sure to subscribe, as I said, because my channel will have more videos about video games, game development, 3D graphics, etc, etc. And also share this video with other Stalker fans and other video games fans. See you in one of the next videos. Bye bye. Hey, just another thing about Stalker. Do you happen to know the Cheeky Breaky meme? Well, guess what? That meme was born in Stalker universe. And speaking of memes and fun stuff, I'll be uploading one audio track that was really old but funny. I will upload that to my channel, so make sure to check that out. I will post link in the description of this video. Again, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more video games, computer graphics and Stalker news. Bye.